The danger of complacency. How can we define complacency? I read this scripture in Proverbs that paints a picture of what that word means in our faith walk. Proverbs 1:29 through 33. For they hated knowledge and chose not to fear the Lord. They rejected my advice and paid no attention when I corrected them. Therefore, they must eat the bitter fruit of living their own way, choking on their own schemes, for simpletons turn away from me to death. Fools are destroyed by their own complacency, but all who listen to me will live in peace, untroubled by fear of harm. These words are warnings of how we can be tripped up in our faith walk with God. The days slip by, and sometimes it can be easy to just go through the paces without any intentionality to our steps. When we look at these verses, it demands a choice. The choice to follow God with each step that is in accordance to His words and His heart. This does mean it takes work and intentionality to listen, read, follow, and obey. I understand that each day holds its own challenges, and the idea of taking a vacation or a time out from life could be desired. The fact is that the game of life cannot afford to have timeouts or vacations. We are in a battle every day that is full of distractions, interruptions, stress points, and more. It can seem overwhelming when all the details we call life bombards us. It can cause us to just freeze, become numb, or give up. The temptation to be complacent, as it seems so hard to do otherwise. The last verse reflects on who to listen to God, to live in His peace. I know that the noise of our world often clouds my thoughts. It is when I stop and truly set my heart towards God that I can see the possible next step. The next step may only be the slightest move forward, but when I embrace His words over the words of the world, I can find hope and purpose. The precious relationship we can have with Jesus is a gift that can motivate our hearts to share with sincerity and urgency the beautiful gospel. When we eat, even with those small steps that are taken, it takes our lives past the trap of complacency and into a blooming and growing relationship with God.